Hello and welcome, Pokemon fans. There are those who call me Bard Breaker, and it's time for another Pokemon Challenge run. Happy April, everyone. Since it's the start of the month, let's start it off properly. And just like any other month, you want to start off properly with the best day possible. And to start off your day with the best way possible, you want to start with breakfast. So today we're going to ask and answer the question, can I eat breakfast using only this Pokemon branded cereal? The Pokemon Breakfast Cereal is really a coalescence of several different pieces of Pokemon-related bits. You have Electric Thunder Shocks, some random bits of cereal that actually really aren't even Pokemon, and then of course you have Pikachu, or at least his disembodied head, but it's close enough. And that's what we're looking to get today. Our cereal has a base calorie total of 150, which puts us in the same ballpark as other breakfast cereals like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or even the Minecraft Creeper cereal. Our strongest stat is our total carbohydrates, with passable sodium and calcium stats as well. We do have the ability to pick up a held item, the skim milk as you can see here, but it honestly doesn't look like it does much for us other than boost our calcium, riboflavin, and B12 stats. Move-wise, we don't get a lot. We're a breakfast cereal, so our only real move is to exist. But we also get the abilities to sit, stay, play dead, don't move, and be digested towards the endgame, so that should all be fun. Our ability is going to be Milk Absorb, a great ability that will help us out a lot, especially when it comes time to use our Be Digested attack. So at this point, guys, I'd like to remind you all that I write my scripts as I go, so at this point, I actually haven't started the meal yet. Everyone take your guesses down below to please the almighty algorithm, guide of the YouTube algorithm, and let me know if you think I can do this or not. I'm going to say that we definitely can eat breakfast using only this, but it's not going to be the best breakfast we've ever had. And we're going to have to do a lot of sorting to make it work, but let's talk about the rules and you'll see what I mean. During mealtime, I can only use the Pokemon cereal. Specifically, we can only use the bits that are actually Pokemon. This means we'll need to do a lot of sorting to remove all the non-Pokemon bits to get a pure run of just Pokemon breakfast fun. I will need to use items in mealtime though, unlike in most runs, but it's the price we pay to do this properly. I'll also need some utensils for HMs, and I will be allowed to use those in the mealtime as well. Lastly, of course, I won't use any cheats, glitches, or exploits, aside from replacing our morning meal with cereal, so let's do this. So to start the run through Kitcheno off right, I've used the Universal Nutrition Randomizer to replace a balanced breakfast with the Pokemon Breakfast Cereal so we can do the whole run with it. I nickname it Dinner, because I'm hilarious. Now, Kitcheno has only one battle in order to become champion. It's a fledgling region, don't be too hard on it, and that's breakfast. However, strict Pokemon-only rules are enforced. So as much as we'd like to be able to just dive right in, we do have some prepping and sorting in order to make this run happen. First, I need to catch a bowl to use for eating later, nicknaming it Balacius I, long may they hold, as well as a spoon for dining later, nicknaming it Spoonelius I, long may they spoon. Now that we've got the requisite HM users out of the way, it's time to start our sorting grind. Before we can face the gym leader, who is also the region's champion, indeed, before we can even get out on the adventure, we have to make sure we only bring Pokemon with us. But we need enough to be able to claim that we've eaten breakfast, so we have to do a fair bit of sorting here. This sorting grind in Kitcheno isn't too bad, there's nothing really we can't handle here. Now, while I said there's nothing here we can't handle, it's just as tedious as you'd expect. There's loads of Pikachus here, but nearly 3 times as many non-Pikachus and indeed non-Pokemon entirely that we have to wade through. I guess you could argue that these are Koffings and Voltorbs as seen from above, but on closer inspection, no, that's just wrong. This is just about as boring as you might think. We're sorting here against level 1 bowls, and it takes forever. But there's nothing you can do about it. Even with a speed up, this takes quite a bit of time to get done. To stay sane while passing the time, I watch The Simpsons on Disney+. Alright guys, that's a plug. I'm waiting for my check now, Disney. And eventually, after over an hour of sorting, we're finally ready to make our attempt at the one and only Kitcheno Gym. Funnily enough though, breakfast doesn't actually have any Pokemon yet. Much like the Enterprise B and Star Trek VII Generations, they went out without the requisite supplies to succeed on their mission. Since breakfast has nothing to fight against us with, well, we're able to score an easy victory with our hidden move Chew. This does take a while though. We have to eat through enough of the Pikachus to count as a meal, and that's at least one entire bowl's worth. And though they're just marshmallow pieces, it is still time consuming and we honestly can't autopilot here. I do at least equip the skim milk held item to boost our ability to be digested and chewed so that it does speed things along a bit at least. Once we've finally consumed enough, I make one last attack with Be Digested, defeating breakfast and winning us the run. And that's it folks, we've just eaten breakfast using only Pokemon. The credits roll and we get ourselves into the Hall of Fame. Okay, no we don't really. Kitcheno doesn't have one of those either, but we are the champion of breakfast. At least for today. It's apparently a daily title you have to stay on top of, but we still aren't quite done yet though. I know you all would be mad if I didn't at least try the secret post-meal fight against dinner. Let's skip ahead a bit and try that one. Breakfast isn't allowed here since we've already had it once, so we have to try something else. Thanks to my Amazon rod, I'm able to fish up some Pokemon noodles. These will do nicely. I nicknamed them Breakfast, because again, I'm hilarious. We also need to actually cook it this time in order to triumph over the meal, so I grab a microwave for cook later, nickname it Cook City the First, long may they zap, and we start about cooking. Now, grinding here doesn't take long, just a couple of minutes, long enough for our held item, water, to boil and gain access to the secret move Be Digested. Yeah, okay, wait a minute, if this has Be Digested and the breakfast had Be Digested, this really isn't such a secret move after all if this can all learn it willy-nilly. But again, much like the breakfast fight earlier, dinner too has come unprepared for our rival. So all we have to do is be eaten once again and we secure yet another win for our adventure, and that'll seal the deal. That really wasn't a difficult post-meal fight at all. God, I hope we don't have to deal with dessert. Thank you all so much for watching, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the official Bardbreaker Discord server down below. And until next time guys, happy April Fool's Day.